Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to the Force Unleashed. Let's continue. So we're gonna fight our way through here and take on another one of these guys, which were introduced, I believe, in the last level and or maybe the level before it. And now we're fighting some more of these. It seems like every level is introducing one or two enemy types, and they're not gonna stop. Also, I don't know if I can defeat this if I don't do the QuickTime things. Will this eventually decide that it's had enough? So I hit it with the lightning. I do this. I hit the X this time. And see, he slices it and then he uses a force repulse to slice it. And what's interesting now is you see the inside of the AT-AT, it's an incredibly compact area. And we've got our little Darth Vader music playing in the background. And see, I would like to collect that thing, but I don't know if it's actually necessary. And it really does feel like you should just be able to hop up this. And yet, no. Height here. Maybe I can get on this one. No? Well, let's ask a more important question than collecting the one thing that we don't actually need to collect. Can we awaken the Rancor? Oh. I guess... Well, forever we'll forget that collectible and move forward. Here we have a kind of a spidery web area. These guys just appear and they want to fight me too. So, the lady who's... Well, that just went right through it. Who has kidnapped Princess Leia's father for bargaining material against Vader. Her strategy is not completely wrong. The troops are here. They are attacking her. So I guess her wrongness is just on the moral level, of course, and on the fact that she's probably not going to the Empire's probably not going to negotiate with them. And we're going this way, and easy to get turned around in this. See, this looks like the Sarlacc pit right here, and I walk over here, activate the stabilizing nexus. Have I slid down into an area I can't return from? I think I may very well have. Let's see. This guy's... With their cover-based ideas here that would never... It's not getting implemented or used at all. That this is clearly for cover-based combat. That just doesn't even make sense when you're talking about a Jedi. I have no gun. My Force Lightning only goes so far. It literally is only benefiting the Jedi. I mean the Empire stormtroopers. And disadvantaging me, which might be the point. So if I shoot a bunch of people into this pit, would that possibly awaken the Rancor or Sarlacc or whatever it is? I think it's a Sarlacc this time. A lot of made up words and names. That's so typical of fantasy things. Is there anything else collectible over here? I have this feeling I'm missing things. Can I push you over the edge? Just don't throw me over the edge, please. See, and these big guys, their knees won't go over the edge. So there's no pushing them with the force push, which then makes one of the three main attack vectors that you have. And apparently I cannot jump up nor use that elevator. Is there something I'm supposed to coordinate with?
I sense. I can feel the creature's suffering.
It's horrible. Is there any way you can lessen the creature's pain? Can you destroy those cranes that are holding it down, perhaps?
I can try.
Right. So these cranes are holding it down. And how would we destroy these things? I guess we're gonna have to get up here and actually break some things. We're gonna have to look everywhere. How does this work? One of the three stabilized generators charged. And can I like, how do I break that chain though? Because I feel like I just did two different things. I feel like I charged a generator that is a stabilizer for something else, and then I also need to break this chain. And I don't know how that happens. Well, I guess step one, don't fall to your death. But that happens a lot. And then we're back up here. And
How could they?
Juno, are you seeing this?
Yes, I have a visual. What could possibly possess the Empire to do such a thing?
They don't need a reason. But I'd wager that they're pursuing the last of the Felucians.
Master, the Imperial schematics show that the central lift is powered by generators located on each of the crane platforms. Power up those generators, and the lift will be back online.
so I am trying to power up the lift in the middle. Well, that did not work to free the guy. And see, it doesn't make the most amount of sense that people, they wouldn't know who they were working for. It seemed like at the beginning of this game, everybody knew for pretty much who Darth Vader was, and that he was a bad guy, and that he has spies, and he's doing some pretty nefarious things. They seem to be getting more naive as the story goes on. So one stabilizer charged, and there is a collectible on top of this one, and it seems like I can just walk in between these. Power crystal vexel. Right. Okay. that's one down. Are there 3 particularly in the exact same places as the 3 Sarlacc generators? I really wish my force powers would work here better. We also need to run over here and just double check this power crystal doesn't massively increase the ability to deflect blaster bolts. That's one we already have. Lightsaber attacks have a chance to corrupt opponents with a damaging aura. Yeah, no thanks. And have we done purple before? We'll do unstable yellow. But I mean, this is really silly. Spending any time trying to have different appearances of your lightsaber. Let's go ahead and see if we can knock most of these guys off the edge. And just kind of run elsewise. Like, I don't even really want the points. While the mission objectives seem very much still doable.
I can feel the creature's suffering.
It's horrible. Is there any way you can lessen the creature's pain? Can you destroy those cranes that are holding it down, perhaps?
I can try.
Let's see. And so Juno specifically cares about these creature and asks him to do something, which, you know, they really haven't even established a relationship enough for that. This is one of those video game false relationships that's being presented here, where you just are told they're in love and you never see them fall in love. And maybe they're not to the love point yet, but it's practically what the game is saying, is that there's this love thing, and don't worry, you know it's gonna happen. There's another one over there. Okay. Another collectible, that is. So, are the Felucians here? I'm stuck on the ledge again. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Good to know. Are they somehow, like, controlled by the Sarlacc? Possibly. That'd be an interesting story to tell. Let's just beat on this guy and get rid of him. But in comparison, one blast will just kill a regular stormtrooper. So, several seconds. Yep. 10,000 force points earned. I guess force points don't help you in any other fashion, though. And I just leveled up by walking? Interesting. What? It wouldn't be the first time that we've had enemies just die as they're spawning. Let's see. Can we target here and throw that? No. How about this? No. Seems like you kind of need to be in the right location. Now, I don't want to use Force Lightning in here because I don't want to charge this and potentially start a cutscene. So, bonus objective done, which puts us now with the mission objectives. We've either missed 8 holocrons or there's more to this game, and we have another 110,000 force points, which probably means there's a lot more. Search the Senator Organa in the stomach of the Sarlacc. Why would he be in the Sarlacc? Did I miss a cutscene here? Did I possibly hit a button? And do people live in the stomach of the Sarlacc? Is that what's going on? Is there a way up? It seems like there should be something up there because you see that explosive barrel. But I couldn't imagine actually figuring out a way up that. Let's see which way this elevator goes. Let's see, in-game cutscene here. It's not even successfully animating the character. He was blinking there. Alright, and so where are we? We are literally in the stomach of the Sarlacc. Okay.
Perfect. Juno, can you hear me?
And see, where is Proxy? We haven't seen him in a while. Did Proxy get left back on the ship when we escaped from the medical ship? Yeah, we've got some gross little tendrils. Apparently lights. So, interesting. Some valves seem to grab you. Who would even think this was a smart idea? To build inside of a Sarlacc. So is this gonna be like instant kill things? Or we have to stay away from those valves? Yeah, I don't... That felt like that was what I was supposed to do. And it didn't work. And there's clearly more things. I'm supposed to go down that valve. That's almost like they intentionally put it there to tease me into attempting. And I can't get back up to it. It's too slick of a surface. And unless I had like some kind of grappling ability and climbing ability, which I don't, like, I can't do it. Can't land on that and use that. See, that very much feels like you got one chance and one chance only. And if you failed... And so... that particular turn of events tells me that I'm never going to bother to get all the collectibles. It would take way too long to play to that point and try to make that jump. And if I had to do it multiple times, that would be incredibly frustrating. In fact, it's pretty frustrating that even the prospect of it. And what? Okay. Well, it's not an instant kill. Oh, and I can slice these little tendrils if I want. And see, it's just kind of moving me into this hole. So I'm thinking what I'm supposed to do is probably charge these things, maybe with lightning, before I walk down this way. I desperately need a few things to kill. And see, that's a nice move in itself to be able to stab something on the ground. You'd think it would be relatively easy, but it actually is more of a factor than... Well, if these guys are living inside the Sarlacc's not happy about it. At least his digestive tract isn't. So this is going to be about dashing. We need to dash and then stand behind this. And you can see the other guy is also over there standing by it. And I assume this is just going to be an infinite number of these. Seriously, you're going to fight me while we're doing this? Alright, let's see. Dash. Am I safe enough that I could have gone one more? Probably. This is going to prove itself to be very annoying very quickly. Should I wait or should I move? No, I think I'm safe here. Of course, the camera's not in a great position. Alright. Don't fight me, you fool. Maybe I'll get lucky and it'll just push me. See, I just want to move forward. Look how the camera jumps back and forth here. A little bit to the left goes one way. A little bit to the right goes another. And it seems like in this next pass I can make it to wherever I'm supposed to make it. I'm hoping. Another cutscene. Oh, so that Sarlacc is just part of the whole planet, apparently. Buried in the center of it.
Are you there? I repeat, do you copy?
I'm here, Juno.
Oh, are you alright? Are you hurt?
Yeah, I'll live.
Good. Your signal looks strong again. I'm picking up more life signs heading your way.
And so we've got some more of these guys. Can I control this guy, or am I just gonna end up killing him? Like, is it even worth my time to try and kill this guy? Let's see. See, that's too many QuickTime events by far. That was cool looking the first couple times we did it, but honestly, does that give me a massive amount of points, or is that help in any way? I'm looking around here. There's this central section, and then there's kind of this rounded off section, and it seems kind of ripe for some kind of holocron collectible. And see, there's no great way to attack the ground when you're up in the air, so you end up doing this, and I want to keep just pushing the button, so I end up doing exactly that, even though there's nobody actually getting hurt by those attacks. Here's one. I figured. So how do we get up there? This isn't like a force object. I can blast it away, yes, but that's not something to stand on. So I had to stand on the other thing, the nut. And see, I'm wasting time probably just running around looking for collectibles, and why am I even bothering to look for collectibles considering I already know I'm not going to get them all? I guess the question still is out there whether what you collect now is saved, or if it turns into you have to collect them all in one single playthrough. See, there's something. I saw one up here. Like, I swear I saw. There's this cube. So why do I not see it when I'm standing right here? It must just be so high. Stop or you'll shoot. Okay, sure. I guess this is the way I'm supposed to go. So we have an unstable blue crystal we can try next time. I want to wait till I level up though, in the middle of gameplay. And so I guess all of that area is done. I doubt I would find a third holocron in the same area. These guys are chieftains and they're pretty heavy hitters. I think they're missing a trick here that they should have pulled. One of the Jedi in this area, but force points earned. One of the Jedis should have popped up, and you should have been running after them, and fighting every now and then. You'd get into like a sword lock, and then do a few attacks, and then run away again. There definitely should be some cat and mouse, like hide and seek going on in this level, and I don't think we're going to see that. I think we're going to end up with both of the main boss fights being pretty much exactly the same. Let's go ahead. I guess there's a question, honestly, why I'm even trying to kill this guy. Now, I suppose it lets me level up. Is this going to be a quicker kill? No. See, it should have stopped after the second QuickTime event trigger. And of course the question arises, like, why could none of the other Jedi do half the things that this guy can do right now? And they try to make the Jedi have abilities that they simply didn't have in the game. Well, in the movies, to make it cooler and more modern. And I imagine when we start seeing episode 8 and episode 9 and whatever spin-offs they make, because they're gonna go spin-off and then a numbered movie, and then spin-off, and then numbered movie, and they may even go as high as wouldn't be surprised if we're getting something along the lines of 3 or 4 Jedi movies, Star Wars movies happening each year. I bet it would never be more than 4. because that would be extreme. Unless they can really market it to different demographics. If you have like 1 month there's an animated Star Wars movie that comes out to theaters, and then the next month there's a numbered Star Wars live action movie for adults, I think you could probably do that. You could even probably release them at the same time, and then parents could leave their kids unattended in the theater, which I'm sure movie theaters wouldn't allow, or like at least. And we're just into a loading screen again. Man, it just does it. Like, clearly there was more there. Clearly there was more there. The path even branched off right there. So I know there's gotta be more. Yeah, I guess I have 3 more holocrons, and I missed one, so there's only 2 more. So I wouldn't be surprised if this next area is the end of that. And then as far as upgrades, I still think, well, okay, lightning shield would cost 6, and perhaps I should do that because like rank 2 hold and lift up 2 enemies. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off for lightning shield, and then force affinity. This increases the speed you recover your force powers. Resilience reduces the amount of damage I take. That's the right one to use. I think I'll use the 1 here just so we have everything leveled up at least once. And then I have 5 of these, which very well might be close to everything. Let's see. I need 8 more. 8 more force combo things. And most of these force combos, I'm never gonna do that. Never in a million years. But yeah, we're pretty well set there. And then lightsaber, I believe we got a new thing, which I don't know if we ever did purple. And green, or did we get a compressed blue or an unstable blue? I think is what we got. So you have blue, compressed blue, and unstable blue, and all of those are supposed to be different somehow. So this is going to be green, compressed, unstable, green, gold, compressed, unstable, purple, compressed, unstable, red, compressed, unstable, and see. Yeah, it's pretty obvious how that's going to work. And there's only 2 more of these, and I assume there's a decent chance I'll get them, but I might have missed one too. And then costumes. Let's look at costumes. We probably have unlocked a few costumes just over the course of playing 3 or 4 levels, because some of them were really short. So Dark Stalker, interesting. Medical robe we had, bounty hunter, disguise may be new, Corellian flight suit might be new, jungle combat gear is new. And see, it honestly feels like every single outfit here is only for the main character, and all these other outfits are DLC skins. So imagine that if that was how you played it originally. Yeah, it's just you get these different skins of them. But even at the time when this game came out, even that is kind of amazing. It's not something that was just assumed your game engine could do. And frankly, the game engine has shown some bugs in which it actually can't render different skins perfectly. So yeah, even a few different skin changes on your main characters is kind of amazing in the day. Nowadays, no, not really. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.